Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we have got data download over here on JP Dokkan. Basically, this data download is not officially, I would say, starting part 2, because again, part 2 usually comes with the part 2 LR, but we do have some, information already here, regarding some of the details for the part 2 celebration. As you guys can see, there's going to be some new missions for the legendary Legendary GT Goku event for GT Hero and GT Bosses. So essentially you clear it with GT Bosses, and you clear it with GT Hero, and you get 5 Dragon Stones and then 5 tickets. For the Legendary Vegeta event, it's going to be the Super Saiyan 2 category. And then Annie over here, with shoutouts to @Slightly Annie, speculates that the other one is going to be Majin Power, but she's not, or he is not entirely sure. Actually, no, they, them is not entirely sure, but there is that. We do have the actual translations now for the LR, Trunks, Goten, and Gohan unit. Again, a lot of people have been speculating that this was going to be the anniversary LR, and of course, we were right. So anyways, they're going to be Hybrid Saiyans, 3 key and 80%. Again, that's very clearly in a leader skill that's going to go ahead and easy A. Again, they're going to get their awakenings in this part of the celebration, and then they're going to go ahead and easy A in part 3, just like they did in the previous celebration, the 6th-year anniversary. Alright, their super attack, rising attack for their 12 key raises attack, and that's basically all it does. 18 key, exciting 100 times power, sorry about that, greatly raises attack, and that's basically all it does. So already I can tell that this is probably, again, going to be obviously easy 8, but I could see them change this to raises attack and defense, and then just, greatly raises attack and defense right there. Alright, so activates and entry animation, again, that's basically one of the new mechanics that they've introduced to the game, is the animation introduction. So again, this unit is going to have one. So they get 3 key and 70% attack and defense for 7 turns from the start of turn, basically. So they're basically going to be a unit you want to run in small events, or in short events, I should say. And they do get 70% attack and defense at the start. They gain another 1 key and 70% attack if there's a Goku on the team. Again, that's very, very good. That basically... Sorry about that. But that basically means that, again, this is going to be a very easy condition to fulfill, because, again, it's on the team and not on rotation. And then they get another 1 key and 70% attack and defense. Not 70% attack and defense, but 1 key and 70% defense if there's an ally whose name includes Vegeta on the team. Again, sorry about the little me like slurring my words and stuttering my words. Again, I'm so sorry about that. This usually happens to me when I got a million things racing in my head right now. And I got my cup of black coffee here to try to help me out. So just bear with me for just a little bit. Well, anyways, their links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. Already, their link set is going to be very, very good with Shocking Speed and then the Saiyan Lineage. Again, Saiyan Lineage specifically because it's going to be a very good linking partner with Tech Ultimate Gohan, because again, they're going to share Cold Judgment. And then just Cold Judgment and Saiyan Lineage alone is going to be like 2 very, very big links for Tech Ultimate Gohan and this unit in general, because again, Cold Judgment gives 25% to defense, so again, a very massive amount there. And unfortunately, they're only on 3 category teams: Joined Forces, Majin Buu Saga, and Hybrid Saiyans. Now, I will say this, the condition for the Goku and the Vegeta is really not going to be that hard, because on Majin Buu Saga, you have the LR, Goku and Vegeta unit that fuse into Vegeta, which, again, is going to fulfill both of the conditions right there. For Joined Forces, it's actually the same thing. Because, again, there's 2 Joined Forces leaders currently that are, like, the big ones. Golden Frieza and 17, and then Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, which, again, if you run Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, it's going to fulfill the condition right there. And then Hybrid Saiyans is the only team where you're not basically going to be able to run them as effectively, because again, there's no Goku and there's no Vegeta on that team. So really, again, you don't want to be running them on Hybrid Saiyans, ironically, even though they would work very well with the leader, which is Tech Ultimate Gohan. But again, we should see what this unit looks like after their EZA, and then I think that would be a better way to critique them, because again, right now they look very unfinished, which is again my one issue with them, is that they're really making these units like unfinished, and then with their EZA making them like a fully flushed out unit. But again, they seem to be very, very decent. And of course, this is the card art right there. Next up is the Goku and Chi-Chi unit. Again, they're going to be, I think they're going to be solid. Because again, last year's units were actually pretty damn good. Alright, so they're Goku's family, 3 key, 1 and 50% to stats. Again, very clearly going to EZA. So now they raise attack and defense for 1 turn, which is nice. Now they get 80% attack and defense at the start. They gain another 22% attack and defense per attack performed, max of 44%. And then they have a 30% chance to launch an additional super attack. Okay. They do have an active skill, which is kind of interesting. Can be activated after performing 4 or more super attacks. So very bad condition, because again, it's 4 or more supers. If it was starting from the 4th turn, that'd be a lot better. So temporarily greatly raises attack, causes ultimate damage, and delays a single targeted enemy's attack for 1 turn. So they basically just delay a single enemy's attack, just like the anniversary units on their do on their 18 key super attack. Their link set is very Dragon Ball Saga heavy, with incredible adventure and guidance of the Dragon Balls. These two are going to be like their major key links, besides probably like shattering the limit. I do think this unit is going to struggle for key, and they're not going to link too well with a lot of units unless you have like a Dragon Ball Saga era Goku that you're willing to run. And then again, this is the biggest thing that I'm really disappointed with, is that they're only on Joined Forces and Goku's family. Again, they're really not on a lot of teams, which is again the biggest downfall to them. But again, I kind of expected it at the same time, because the minute I saw Chi-Chi and I saw Bulma, I was like, these units are like probably going to be on like 2 teams max. So Vegeta is 3 key and 50% to Vegeta's family. Again, gonna EZA. So no super attack effect yet. So I would say the Chi-Chi and the Goku are better, because again, they actually raised their defense on super attack. This unit does nothing so far. So they get 80% attack and defense at the start. They gain another 40% attack and defense on super, reduces damage received by 10%, and then they do have a costume change. Changes battle armor once 4 or more turns have elapsed. So again, starting from the 4th turn, they go ahead and change, or Vegeta changes his armor. I will say this for the Vegeta is I do think they're going to be better defensively, because again, because of Brainiacs and Cold Judgment alone. Again, these two are major defensive links. So again, I do think these guys are going to be better defensively, but it's going to be rather hard to get these two links to activate, because you're going to have to specifically run this Vegeta with like a Trunks and Mai type unit. And then in their costume change, they get 90% attack and defense at the start. They get 44% attack and defense on super. They keep the 10% damage reduction. And then they have a 30% chance of getting another 10% damage reduction. Alright, so these units, again, they look okay. I would say that very clearly, again, they're going to EZA, as we all know. But just based off the details alone, I think Vegeta actually might be slightly better, just because of the fact that he has, again, a little bit of a better defensive link set built into him. But it's really hard to know. Because, again, Goku does have potential, again, with the additionals and the fact that he's raising his defense on super. This is nice, again, the active skill, but, again, until we actually see it in action, it's going to be rather hard to judge. The LR, I would say, is I mean, they're good, but, again, they're built for short events. So I wouldn't run them in like the legendary Goku event, Vegeta event, the GT legendary Goku event. Again, they're probably going to be a super battle road based unit, kind of like LR Master Roshi was. So, but again, they're going to be solid nonetheless, because again, they're going to get this for 7 turns, plus this at the start, and then if you can activate this, which again is not going to be hard unless you're on the Hybrid Saiyan team, that's like a total of what? 210% attack and defense and like 4 key. So at their max power turn 1, they're going to be looking very good. Again, after turn 7 is where they're going to like slowly kind of like lose power. But again, I do think these guys are very good. They're going to be a solid LR. Now, let me actually check. Oh, so for the Ultimate Red Zone, we're going to get Stage 3, which is Rildo. And then the 4th stage is going to be against Baby. And then for the, you know, the movie version one, sorry about that. Again, brain is just not working. We're going to get the 3rd stage, which is Cooler. And then the 4th stage, which is Super Android 13. And then, of course, we do have the 4 EZAs as shown right there, which I did already cover in a separate video. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, it is on my channel. Again, if I can just quickly recap over them, Gogeta I think is going to be very good. I don't like that they gave him a 50% chance of being super effective against all types, but nonetheless, I do think he's going to do very good damage. Physical Omega Shenron I think is going to be an absolute beast on any single team he's on. Again, lowering all enemies' attack and defense by 20%. Very good Super Battle Road effect. Very solid attack and defense. He's got, you know, built up, you know, attack and defense that he can, like, get through doing multiple supers. You know, doing, multiple attacks and super attacks. So again, I do think Omega Shenron is going to be very, very good. God of Goku, in my opinion, is the best because, again, he does get like 77% damage reduction when facing movie bosses or pure Saiyans. He also orb changes. He gets more attack and defense with orbs. So I do think Goku's going to be way better than Vegeta. Vegeta's good. I do think he's going to be very solid. But because his guard is not guaranteed, I do think he's going to be very inconsistent and struggle, you know, a little bit there. But again, I do think Vegeta's going to be okay of a unit. Now, let me quickly check if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and apparently Gogeta nullifies Blast Supers, maybe? So that's interesting. Again, that's a guess. That is a guess. And we do have the animations out. All right, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and upload those shortly. But again, that is going to do it for today's video. You guys can let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.